It is Friday, November 13th, 2020, and you are tuned into DIRTRACKR Daily. I'm Justin Fiedler. Today on the show, we'll preview the Western World and Magnolia State 100 weekends, cover off on results from the Short Track Super Series last night. Mario Clouser has a new ride, and we'll recap Monday's iRacing World of Outlaws opener. But first, this episode is brought to you by Blood Lubricants. Blood carries a high-performance line of synthetic racing oils, and they've got you covered for all sorts of dirt racing applications. Engine oils, gear oils, suspension fluid, cleaning products, you name it, they've got it. For those racers that are looking to start putting their 2021 schedules together and are looking for partners, check out Blood's Racer Support Program. They offer discounts on products plus free swag, and they support hundreds of racers across many divisions throughout the country. They are currently accepting applications for the 2021 season right now. If you'd like to check out that support program, find out more information, or to buy, visit bloodlubricants.com. That's BLUD lubricants.com. If you'd like to receive 25% off most products, use code DIRT at checkout. That's DIRT, all caps, at checkout. The Western World gets underway tonight at Arizona Speedway for the USAC National Midgets and the USAC CRA and Southwest Sprint Cars. Last night, the track was open for practice, where Spencer Baston was quickest in midget practice, driving for Reinbold Underwood. The Reinbold Underwood Sprint Car, driven by Logan Seavey, was quickest in the Sprint Car portion of practice. Tonight and tomorrow night each feature a full program of racing for both series. The midgets haven't raced in over a month, going back to Hobstadt on October 10th. Thomas Meserol was the winner that night. There are 5 nights left in the season for the midgets, with 3 paying full points. Both nights this weekend at Arizona and the upcoming race at Bakersfield are full points, and then the final 2 nights at Merced are show-up points only. Tyler Courtney enters the weekend with only a 15-point advantage over Chris Windham in the standings. Tanner Thorson is another 63 points back in third. Buddy Kofoid and Cannon McIntosh round out the top 5. Midget winners at the Western World in 2019 included Kevin Thomas Jr. and Brady Bacon, with Bacon crowned the weekend champion. Tyler Courtney swept the sprint car portion in 2019. Should be a great weekend of racing, with strong fields expected in both divisions. 29 midgets and 35 sprint cars took part in Thursday practice, with more expected. Both nights of racing can be streamed live on Flow Racing, and the track is open to spectators. If you're looking for some late model racing this weekend, check out the Magnolia State Cotton Pickin 100 at Magnolia Speedway. Tonight is a full program paying $4,000 to win, and Saturday is another full program paying $12,000 to win. Darrell Lanigan and Mike Marlar split the wins at the event in 2019. With the major late model series done for the year, events like this are going to draw some strong fields. According to Dirt on Dirt, some expected names, including Tim McCready, Chris Madden, Chris Ferguson, Kay Dillard, Dennis Erb Jr., Billy Moyer Jr., Mike Marlar, and many more are expected to compete. The track is open to fans, and you can watch both nights live on Flow Racing. In racing action from last night, Matt Shepard made it 2 for 2 with the Short Track Super Series at Arklatex Speedway in Louisiana. He took the lead from Jeff Strunk on lap 14 and lapped all the way up to 5th place before the end of the feature. Shepard took the $5,000 win over Stuart Friesen, Strunk, Jack Lehner, and Mike Guler. The Short Track Super Series modifieds now head to Chatham Speedway for 2 nights starting tonight. Saturday's feature pays at $20,000 to the winner. Both nights will be streamed live on Dirt Track Digest TV. In some driver news yesterday, Mario Clouser announced that he will compete full-time in 2021 with the USAC National Sprint Cars, driving for Eberhard Zerzo Racing. Clouser made 12 series starts in 2020 and had hoped to compete full-time with his own team, but some bad luck and engine issues caused them to miss several events. EZR has fielded cars in the past for Chad Baesflug, Kyle Cummins, and Dave Darland, and they have 4 series wins, all with Baesflug in 2016. Clouser's best USAC finish in 2020 was 6th at Lincoln Park in September. He also had 3 POWRi War wins this year. The combination will debut at Bubba Raceway Park in February. We covered the iRacing World of Outlaws Sprint Car World Championship on the show back in the spring, and the next season of that series started this week back on Monday night. The 10-race calendar includes stops at the virtual Volusia, Knoxville, Fairbury, Limaland, Lernerville, Weedsport, Eldora, Kokomo, Williams Grove, and the dirt track at Charlotte. $25,000 is up for grabs for the 35 series drivers, and Alex Bergeron enters the season as the 2-time defending champion. Back to Monday night, Tyler Ducharme led much of the feature, but late in the going, he slid back through the top 5 while Nick Cooper, Hayden Cardwell, and Alex Bergeron battled it out for the lead. Inside 5 to go, Bergeron seized control of the race. He survived a late restart to take the opening night win over Nick Cooper, Hayden Cardwell, Tim Ryan, and James Edens. The season continues for the next 9 Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, with racing being streamed live on Dirt Vision for free. Next week, the series takes on the virtual Knoxville Raceway. For more, check out iracing.com/woosprint. There are 5 shows on the streaming schedule for tonight. Dirt Track Digest TV has Short Track Super Series racing from Chatham Speedway. Flow Racing has USAC 24/7. They also have USCS sprint cars from Southern Raceway, the opening night of the super late model Magnolia State Cotton Pickin 100, and the first night of the Western World from Arizona Speedway for the USAC Midgets and CRA sprint cars. If you'd like to see that full list along with links to watch, visit dirttracker.com/watch tonight. Now that the offseason is here, just a little bit of a site note. I've got time now to continue making some additions and improvements to DIRTRACKR.com. I started yesterday with several new stat additions. These additions apply to all 4 series in the analytics section, including both World of Outlaws series, the All-Stars, and Lucas. The average qualifying position box now includes a column for total number of quick times as well. So if you open up that average qualifying position, you'll get average qualifying position and quick times for each driver. That applies to the series pages and the individual year pages. I've also added 2 new boxes, one for the number of dash wins per starting position and the number of heat wins per starting position. You can find those on the main series pages and the individual year pages as well. Those give you the list of starting positions and how many wins have come from that spot for the dashes and the heats. For example, 143 heat race wins came from the pole this season with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. To see these stats and a lot more, check out dirttracker.com/analytics. The total number of races now in the analytics section included in the database is up to 426 for the 4 series. So I've got a long list of other things I'd like to get to and add here in the next couple of months. And I'd like to start adding some more series as well. So stay tuned to that analytics section. A lot more coming. One of the things at the top of my list is to start adding Chili Bowl races. I think that would be really fun to add in there, and I think would be a big help to all those people that do the big Chili Bowl pool every year as that gets a little bit closer. So stay tuned for additions to the analytics section and a lot more. Like I said, now that I've got some time, I've got a lot of plans for some different things to do. So that's it for the show today. Hope everybody has a good Friday and a good weekend. You can find Dirt Tracker Daily on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, or where you get podcasts. Please subscribe and leave a review. You can also watch the show every day on YouTube and Facebook. You can email the show at info@dirttracker.com, and you can follow along at facebook.com/dirttracker, twitter.com/dirttracker, and the website itself, dirttracker.com. You can follow me personally on Twitter at Justin_Fiedler. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. We'll see you next week, next Monday, for more Dirt Tracker Daily.